So this is a weird topic for my second video. We had some funny moments at the graveyard, so I want to talk about them. This first one happened when I was 7. I was at the graveyard with my cousin. Let's call him Ice. Why not? And we were having a good time playing tag. Now, I don't know if graveyards are different in other countries, but we live in the Philippines and the grass there is usually either very long or very wet. And here it was both. So naturally, after like 5 minutes, our feet were very muddy. So we went over to the nearby hose, and yes, there was a hose in the middle of a graveyard, don't question, and started to wash our feet using the same hose. This is uncomfortable. Yeah. After a while, we started playing with the water because, again, we were around 7 to 10, so we were pretty dang stupid. And 2 wild females were running about, and one of them slipped on the dirt we were washing in. The other female blamed us for wetting the dirt and scolding us and saying she could have died, blah blah blah. But look, the way I see it, you were in the clear too. You guys were clearly seeing that we were washing our feet, so why didn't you walk more carefully? And also, there ain't no way that dirt gonna kill your friend, that's wet, so shut up. Anyways, I was 7 and shy, so I didn't say anything. The females ran to their parents somewhere in the graveyard. Me and Ice really didn't know what to do, so we just hid in one of the tents that we set up and patiently waited for us to come home. But we were not leaving for another hour. So, that's bad news. We kinda just played Subway Surfers and trying to beat each other's score until finally it was time for me to go home. Ice was still gonna be there for like a while. Ha ha! See ya, suckers! And that was it. After that encounter, I became afraid to touch a hose at the graveyard for like 3 years. This next one happened last month, I think, yeah. And I was with my family this time. And we were going to visit a graveyard. But since this was during the pandemic, me and my little sister were not allowed to go inside. But for some unknown reason, my sister decided to hide under the seat so we could get in. Apparently everyone just went with it and said that I was an only child. They still didn't allow me though, so I was just put in some sort of a waiting area. Funny thing is that we still didn't admit that my sister was in the car, so she still was inside undetected for some like spy movie. She still wasn't allowed to go outside though, so she was trapped in the car for like 5 minutes. I didn't even know what was happening because I was just at the waiting place trying to hold my sneeze in. After what felt like an eternity, they finally came back, and the first thing I saw when I opened the door was my hungry sister curled up in the seat. Also, if you're worried that she didn't have oxygen, the AC was on, so don't worry, she's fine, just a little tired. And that's the end of the video. I don't know how to end this.